I have been sleeping so much lately just because I have at least 3 days to myself. And it has been wonderful. Ugh, I've been needing that for a while though. I'm gonna be honest. Forced overtime for at least 3 months will do that to a man. And 50 plus hours. The paycheck is really nice, but could really just use a break every once in a while, so. But how is everybody going on with this Saturday so far? I do believe everything is going peachy keen for mostly everybody. Me, myself, and I, like I said, have gotten a lot of good sleep, which I have been desperately needing. Well, my week ain't over yet, so I've still got a few more things to do today, and then tomorrow is Easter, so. Oh, jeez, that's a big yawn right there. That was a mighty big yawn right there. Hot damn. I did notice those came in, Subspace. Good haul. Good freaking haul. Ugh, that's not good, Afterlife. That's not good at all. Hopefully we get things rectified there. Yeah, I'm still up in the air as to when I'm going to be able to see the Mario Galaxy movie. I'm kind of eyeballing this coming Tuesday as the possible maybe of when I will actually be able to see the movie, because I have to coordinate with my brother and my dad on that one, and given Easter holiday and work and whatnot, there's a little bit of a scheduling that needs to be done, so coordination. It's kind of a pain after every once in a while. Like trying to get that movie seen. Oh, that's good, Afterlife. That's good. The stream audio cutting in and out for anyone. You may need to refresh. I have not been seeing anything. Everything seems to be going okay for everything on my end. Speaking of which, I should probably get into the studio just to make sure that when the time comes, I can actually post the frickin' room ID for when we do World. Oh, great. Now I can't stop yawning. Because it'll also tell me if there's anything going on with, like, encoders and stuff as far as the stream is concerned. But by the looks of things, it's all been looking pretty consistent, so I don't think we need to worry about that at all. At the very least, things look like they're doing just fine there. Ah, that's fair, RK. I don't really know how much the conversion rate is between US dollar and Belgian doubloons. I don't know. Belgian bucks? I don't know what the national currency is there. And I don't know what the conversion rate is. Euros, okay. I still don't know the off the top of my head conversion rate for that. But I'll take your word for it that it's a little bit on the expensive side. I prefer the term Belgian bucks because it's funnier. I mean, we always joke about Canadian money just being monopoly money, one and the same. No offense, radiation. Most of Europe uses the euro. Yeah, that's true. You're right on that. It's Britain that pulled out and whatever is going on over there. But yeah, again, I'm a stupid little American from Missouri. I don't know anything outside of my state, so there is that. I've got to stay true to my character and not know a dang thing about anything going on in the rest of the world. Oh, fair enough. Afterlife, fair enough. Well, this time around, as far as the reacting portions are concerned, we're back to suggestions by you guys. So I've got at least 3 pulled up that we can take a gander at, and then hit the ground running as far as the racing is concerned. And usually on these, I need to reverse it. Yeah, I need to reverse these just so that we get a better look at these. Boom. Do that. So for starters, we're actually delving into Daily Dose of Internet territory for once in our goddamn lives. So this'll be interesting. It's a year old, so we're just a little behind on schedule. So yeah. I don't know if this might be a recurring thing. I don't know. We'll just have to see. But apparently this compilation from them is 1 year old and simply titled The Dumbest Drivers Ever. And I have seen my fair share of the dumbest drivers ever. So we'll just see if any of these, like, blow my mind at all. And just see, like, how did these people pass their driving test? Why hasn't their license been revoked indefinitely? Why do they justify the existence of Uber and Lyft in certain situations like this? So let's just see how bad it gets. And I'm not going to be discriminatory to any sort of person, place, or nationality. Bad drivers are universal. So, yeah, let's just see how bad it gets.
These are the dumbest drivers ever.
And we're already off to the races. How? And I feel like that's going to be the question I'm going to keep asking myself. How? Because there's like, again, this is how my brain works, because now I'm overthinking this situation, trying to understand what's leading a person to this, and I'm not trying to default immediately to alcohol, but that might be a reason. First off, you would hear your axle grinding across the pavement as you're flying down there. I could hear one of my tires having blown way, way, way many years back in my subdivision on my way home, and I knew something was wrong when my tire was deflating and about ready to ride on the rim as I was trying to get home so I could swap out the spare. At the same time, though, your entire car is lurching to the right, my guy, and probably shaking like crazy from the axle and frame dragging across the ground. How do you not notice this? Still going.
These guys were just finishing up filming their podcast, but were rudely interrupted.
How?
It got so quiet in here.
Oh.
How did I...
The coincidence of saying it got so quiet in here. Immediately, car runs into their window after doing like a sick drift and then mucked it up. Good thing nobody was hurt. Now, what's going on with this bus. Bruh. This is the epitome of I don't give a shit. It's just bruh. There you go. I love seeing those. I love seeing somebody in a nice fancy car showing off too much, and then karma comes to collect. And karma is specifically spelled with the C because it's this variant. You love to see this stuff where just somebody gets their fair share. And then I just get to drive down the highway going to my usual 6 to 2 and just being like, yeah, you get to deal with that now, my guy.
They thought it was a good idea to pass in front of a police officer that was going too slow.
That's... On top of that, I'm also seeing, like, as far as the road is concerned, that looks like a double yellow. I could be mistaken for, like, a dashed yellow line, but that's a double yellow. You don't cross those under any circumstances, much less in front of a cop. But they're probably doing it just for the funny, because they think, oh, nothing bad's gonna happen. And need I remind anybody, cops are always looking for a good excuse. Because if we know anything about body cam footage, they're always looking for their next content farm, so... Let's see how poorly this ends up.
Go.
Shut
Go over 60. You go a little faster than that. Go over like 61.
And flip it.
Oh, he's pulling you over.
Wow.
Yep, flip it.
This guy found a driver that was asleep at a green light.
Wake up, bud. That's dangerous. That is so freaking dangerous. There were a few times in college when I was heading home from college itself and I was absolutely freaking exhausted and I could literally feel myself nodding off. And when that happens, I immediately pulled over and I was like, I just need to rest a little bit. Just close my eyes and recenter myself. Oh, yeah. There you go. Freaking idiot.
They somehow forgot to
Freaking
close the
idiot.
door.
Oh, I'm already wincing. Oh, I'm already wincing. They spent like $500,000 on this Tesla, and I'm wincing because I know exactly what's about to happen. Brace yourselves, everybody. It's gonna get bad. Oh, we got another one. We got another one that's on the other side now.
What? What is happening?
At least the wheel is still attached. Partially. He's got the window down, too, so he can clearly hear his axle grinding across the pavement.
Why are they still going?
I don't know, but I don't want to drive past them.
Yeah, I wouldn't either.
Oh my god, not them speeding up.
He didn't properly tie down his mattress.
Oh, no. And... whoop! There it goes! It's like that one car in Cars. Just, me, just a freaking mattress flying like crazy. Now I'm waiting for this guy specifically to either rear end the car in front of him or floor it backwards into the car behind him. Maybe, option C, he runs into one of those trees on the curb. But let's see if answer D is what happens here. Option D, car from outside of the camera is driving on the sidewalk. That's what we were going for. Okay. Yep, I was completely wrong on that front. You caught me. You caught me. I was wrong. It was option D. None of the above. He's good. He's good. Hella dangerous, but he's good at it.
He forgot to close his door, but his car was nice enough to help out.
Smash! Thank you! Alright, let's see who gets absolutely freaking run over by this guy and how he absolutely totals his $1 million GTR or whatever the hell this thing is. This, what I like to call, compensator. Why do you think I drive a Cobalt so that's nearly 16 years old? Oh, his wheel is locked up, and he doesn't even realize it. And everyone else here is too stupid to notice, and too narcissistic to tell him. They see the train wreck coming, and they want to get that on camera. They want to get that sucker right there. So let's see him absolutely eat shit, then. There it is. Nicely freaking done. That truck owner is probably insured. You're not. So... I'm sensing a pattern with some of these people. Very, very noticeable pattern. He's got the hood up and everything. How the hell is he able to drive that thing? Where are the cops? This is why we shouldn't defund the police. Because then you got mother yuckers like this running around and doing things like this.
They thought they were driving.
Well, thank God he had a ladder in the back, so he could do something with that, I suppose. Thank God for that. V8 Titan. The 8 stands for how many brain cells this guy has.
They thought they were driving on a road, but they were actually driving on a frozen river.
Well,
How do you forget where the road is? How do you forget where the road is and where the river starts? Yeah, that's just waiting for just fate to open up and just swallow the car whole, never to be seen again. Oh, I guess we're doing this then. And nothing of value was lost. Somehow God was just like, no, I'm not going to let you hit anything here. Just go. just danced around everything. Didn't hit a curb, didn't hit a car, didn't hit anything, and just U-turned it in the most elegant way possible.
So this driver thought they were putting their foot down on the brake pedal.
I mean, let's be honest. Unfortunately, a very common mistake. But when you're at a bank, usually you put your car in park to stop. Or maybe I'm just weird like that, and that's something that I exclusively do. So let's see them fly out into that concrete wall that I see a little ways ahead. Ho! Of all the places for that car to be, getting your roof chipped in by another flying vehicle was not what they were expecting to happen. How do you not brake? I will give benefit of the doubt. Panic. Your body just locks up. But even then, there's just like muscle memory kicks in and be like, no, stop. Or turn something. You were going to be going in this direction anyway. Probably elderly. Probably, I'm not going to say woman, but the stereotype precipitates everywhere.
There's a lot of dumb drivers in this video, but I think this is the winner.
Are you kidding me, dude? It's right freaking there. You were already at a stop. You're not going to be hit. What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing, my guy? Why aren't you accelerating? What are you doing?
These people said
You
that
freaking idiot. And then we've got Karen thinking that she knows what she's doing here. Not helping the stereotype right now. Let's go.
they were just following their GPS and it said to turn into the water.
I've seen that episode of The Office before. The joke was that he's an idiot and followed the GPS into a river. And it was played for laughs. Ma'am, you're not helping your sex here.
There's a line in the front of the boat. Sean, throw me the swimming buoy. Yeah.
And they're not even panicking to, like, get out. You freaking idiots.
This person ran into the same car twice within a few minutes.
Clunk.
After the crash, they got out to exchange information.
And then floored it. Clunk. Freaking idiot. Freaking idiot. And now let's see the mattresses go flying again. Whee!
She couldn't figure out why her gas cap wasn't moving to the other side of the car. You can make a very good case for this woman not being allowed to drive anymore. You could make a very, very good case. Because I also regret to inform... I'm sorry, what happened? She keeps forgetting what side of the vehicle her gas cap is on, and she will continuously choose the wrong side. She's just going to keep... I know what she's going to do. She's going to keep circling around this gas pump, and she's going to keep wondering why the universe isn't bending over backwards to make it work for her. Again, women, you are not helping yourselves here. If you would look at your dashboard where the little gas needle is, and you got the little gas pump icon, there is a triangular arrow that points to the side of your vehicle that the gas cap is on. This is not rocket science. You're just stupid. I would call you retarded, but that's an insult to actual people like that. Wait, why is it not on the other side of the vehicle? And she's just going to keep doing that for like an hour or so. Until she eventually runs out of gas and then sues the gas company or something. I don't know. Something along those lines. Now, let's see them try to park. They're going to go for the they're going to go for the brake pedal. They're going to go for the gas pedal instead, and they're going to run straight into this window. Or just into the fence. They just didn't shift into drive. They kept it in reverse. All right. Oh, I already see the problem here. Chat's probably blocking it, but I think I see the problem here. Yup. Yup. I already know how this worked. He had his bed up on the he had his bed open while he was driving down the highway, and then it was sticking up like that. And then he runs into the overpass and then just gets pinned like that. He already had his dump truck bucket tipped over like this already. So that was problem one. Problem two was that he ran into an overpass like this and then got pinned like that. Because that's how it's clipped onto the back there. And how his whole cab is now stuck up like that. Again, could make a wonderful case to get his license revoked indefinitely.
This Amazon driver didn't realize that they were driving on a bike path.
How do you not know that? I know Amazon workers can be a little bit overworked and underqualified as it is. But I think everybody in their right mind knows what the road is and what isn't a road. There's a barrier of grass. There's a barrier of grass that is separating the road that you are on and the road that you should be on. There is also all the other cars on the other road and not a single vehicle on your road. Do you think there might be a bit of a problem here, bud? But I guess he really needs to make that delivery right freaking now. Well, the sign says open, which to bad driver means drive-through. All right, here we go. I need to get to my yoga lesson, so let's get in there, baby. Yeah, let's go.
So this should be interesting.
How is this going to be interesting? I'm waiting to see when the shoe drops. So let's make this abundantly clear. He's at a stop sign. He's trying to turn right. So he's trying to inch his way out. Let's see. Either he's not paying attention or the driver that's about to hit him is not paying attention. Or option D will happen. Hold up. My brain just broke right there. I'm about to have a stroke here. What? This is like, is this one of those like glitches in the Matrix that we weren't supposed to see? Was the car on the right technically supposed to be on the left, and the car on the left was supposed to be on the right, and then the simulation had to overcorrect? So, now hold up. Okay, I didn't notice at first. They do have their opposite blinkers on. The car on the left is trying to turn right. He's got his right blinker on. The car on the right has his left blinker on. Is trying to turn left. POV, you see two British drivers in America. This is the only thing that makes sense to me right now. This is the only explanation I've got. And even then, it's a poor explanation at that.
Big risk coming even this close to this water.
Oh, I see exactly where this is going. Because I can already see it lurching. Brace yourselves. This is gonna go flying. Yep. Bang! There it goes. Because I know what that is. That's a roll of steel plates. It's a roll of steel. And those things, like, you could probably be asking yourself, why is there only just one little thing on top of the one flatbed? That one thing weighs more than the entire truck itself, flatbed and all. And yeah, they placed it perfectly so that it is balanced. But unfortunately, the driver did not take a lesson in centrifugal force. So when he takes a hard left, that whole weight is just going to pull that whole thing over. That little roll of steel is weighs more than the truck, the trailer, the car recording, and the truck behind them. And then some. It's heavy. You do not want to be anywhere near that thing when it gets rolling because it ain't going to stop. So it just pulls the whole thing over. Meanwhile, we've got whatever's happening here. How do you get on the rails in this situation? How is nobody stopping you? Get this man off the road. He is off the road. He's not on the road, my guy. He's on the frickin' tram tracks. So technically speaking, he's listening to you, Magic. He's just doing it in the worst way possible.
He took this left turn.
If anybody has seen the movie Final Destination, you know you don't want to be in this situation under any circumstances. I already know what's going to happen. The road is turning sharp. It's heading downhill. He's going to go toppling over. But if anybody has seen the movie Final Destination, you know for a fact you do not want to be the car behind the log truck because it just takes one little mechanical failure and all those logs turn into spears heading straight for you. You don't want to be in that situation. I know I don't want to be in that situation. There have been times where I have literally seen this truck in front of me, and I do everything in my power to get off the road and wait like an hour for it to get away from me. There have been situations just like this. But let's see how this whole thing just topples onto its side.
A little too fast.
Bam! You see, the axle itself has been sheared off. Like, look at this thing. That was on the back of the trailer, which is currently twisted over that way, so... Yeah, now imagine all those logs breaking free and coming straight at you. You can even see, all the tires just pop simultaneously as it goes over.
This truck driver didn't properly tie down their tarp.
What makes you say that? Oh! Yep, that's when you stop. That's when you just stop right there. It's times like this where I do wish I just buy myself a dash cam just for the fun of it. Just to see what I come across in my day-to-day routine. I don't come across anything, but there's going to be that one time where I do, and the dash cam will capture it. Like, this is straight out of, like, a Looney Tunes skit where it's just like, yeah, let go of the picnic blanket, and it's just like, oh, I can't see! But yeah, this is when you stop, regardless of where you are. I take one look at the license plate. I take one look at the license plate and I see it is a Texas license plate. You know what they say, everything's bigger in Texas, except for this car in particular, which is not big enough for the folding table that it's trying to take with it. Where are the cops? That table looks like it can be folded. Subspace, look at how they're storing it. Do you think they have the mental capacity to figure out that the thing can be folded? They already went into this level of stupidity just trying to get it into the vehicle with both its doors open. Do you think they have the brain capacity to figure out the thing can fold? Thus making this entire situation completely pointless. But credit where credit is due, they have their hazard lights on. Just to highlight the stupidity happening here. Methinks that's been sitting there for a while if he's just whistling as he works. Oh my freaking God. They don't help themselves! Bonus points on the nationality! Oh, you are making such a good... Again, I don't want to keep pointing it out, but... And don't take this the wrong way, I'm just calling it like I see it. Woman. Asian. The stereotypes. You do nothing to correct them. You do nothing to correct them!
They just got their car cleaned after coming out of the car wash.
And they're gonna go flying straight off the embankment and onto the highway. Floor it! Away with you! But don't even bother stopping. That light post is there for a reason. Specifically there to catch your dumbass.
Hello?
Yep. He called it. She's just driving down the middle of this road, not caring in the slightest. Like, he came to a stop. She did not. Thankfully, the dash cam's gonna prove this in court.
Hello?
And you notice how he's as far over to the right as he possibly can go because there's just a dirt wall to his right. There's a car. There's a car behind them as a witness.
This has to be the worst parallel parker.
Oh my God, that poor motorcycle. Let's see her hit it again. Just gonna run that one, yeah. Oh my goodness, there's like 5 vehicles she just rear-ended. You need to stop. Just stop. License revoked permanently. And maybe like a year or 2 in jail just to make you think about what you've done. Are you gonna stop? Are you gonna stop? Are you gonna stop? Oh, it's a student driver. Teacher's probably panicking right about now. It's like, brake, 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 brake. I'm gonna brake the car. Yes, I'm on it. And car broken. Got it.
He hit the wrong pedal on accident.
I don't think it really. And I see the little Jesus bobblehead in the on the dashboard. Jesus, take the wheel right into the dealership. Bye. Let's go. I'm here for my beer and cigarettes. Let's do this. I don't think Jesus is gonna take you on take the wheel on that one. Unfortunately, that's on you, my guy. Oh, yeah, that's gonna do a number, both in the legal sense because you just did that in a construction zone. They are going to throw the book at you, my guy.
He forgot to take off his ladder before going in a car wash.
Oh my freaking God! It's a utility truck. These things do not need to be washed unless it rains. Mother Nature will take care of this. Now, I used to work at a gas station growing up. It had a detached car wash and everything. Thing broke down so many times, not because of stupidity or anything. It was just the tech and whatnot and just general maintenance and things like that. Those things cost millions and millions of dollars.
So I can only guess at the millions and millions of dollars of damage that guy just freaking did. I worked at a gas station. You worked at a gas station? Yes, it was actually at that very gas station that I recorded that total solar eclipse video way, way, way back when. You learn to you get humbled when you work at a convenience store at a gas station. You get humbled really quickly as to what's a good job and what's a bad job, which is why I take my forklift operator job extremely seriously, and I'm incredibly thankful to have it. I've been making more money than any other job I've ever had at this time, at this current juncture, so don't shake it. It's really good for your moral compass to get this infamous thing called a good job.
Driver went through a red light, and the perfect outcome happened.
What the f are you doing, bro?
Yes, there we go. Get the cops.
Incoming traffic on 81.
And this, what is?
Oh, I got
What are you doing, my guy?
airborne. His bumper.
How is this car driving through all that snow so well? Off-road, mind you.
He lost his bumper. Wow. This is great. I really don't know what she's doing.
Again, stereotypes exist for a reason, and it feels like people don't want to do anything to stop them. Like, course correct. Come on now!
These drivers were distracted after seeing this amazing rocket launch.
Oh, yeah, I would too.
Wow, what is that?
It's a rocket.
No, but the thing is, it broke.
Whoa.
It broke.
Boom!
This guy is not paying.
This guy's not paying attention, and I'm also not paying attention because I'm looking at the sky right now. And not to mention the license plate is holding on for dear freaking life. Now, I've seen these videos where people specifically modify their cars to look like they're driving backwards, when in reality, they're driving forwards. Like, they take the entire, like, chassis of the car, flip it around, and then slap it back down so that the engine's in the trunk and whatnot. I've seen those kinds of videos, and they're played for laughs. They're played for jokes. This ain't a joke!
This truck driver was waiting for them to move their car.
Uh-huh. There you go.
This bus
Yeah, well, they moved it. They just didn't want to stop moving it.
driver stopped way too close to the train track, so everyone on the bus panicked and got out.
As you should. You freaking idiot. And then he gunned it.
They thought
Why is it always buses? Why is it always like large, heavy vehicles that just don't know when to wait for the train tracks?
it would be a good idea to do this right next to a police car.
Illegal passing? Okay, we're going for this guy. What the hell are you doing, dude? Now, remember how that one dump truck got pinned under the overpass? We were trying to figure out how it did that. This is the example. This is what that dump truck was doing before it hit the overpass. So, and I see a couple of road signs that are not going to be standing there for much too longer. Bang! Brought that whole thing to a stop.
Just
And now we got a car stuck on the curb because it was trying to turn or whatnot. What? No, wait, now hold on. What am I looking at here?
I'm seeing a whole mess of traffic in front of them, so hold on. Let's watch them hit the sign first, and then there's probably going to be an explanation for the next video.
They just found out it was too late to switch lanes.
Okay, no, he's just stuck there. He just can't move. He can't switch lanes anymore. He's pinned. They got him. They got him. That damn front wheel drive ain't helping you for shit there, my guy.
They just
Maybe you should back up and try again. Now let's see this car exit the car wash and go flying onto the highway again.
done with using the car wash.
Whee! Well, you can get your car washed there too. Perfectly placed hydrant. Congrats. You're an idiot.
This guy stopped his car right in the middle of the fast lane to go pee.
Seriously, dude? Seriously.
This has to be the most impatient driver.
That's several felonies right there. At least one for every kid on that bus. Because the state could slap you with child endangerment times 100, depending on how many kids are in there. Very much so. And I would pursue it with gusto. Throw the frickin' book at him if there's even one singular child on that bus. Stop the train! Stop several thousand tons of metal coming straight at me! Good luck. It's a freaking missile going down the road. Bang!
This truck
Love it. Karma. You pay for it now.
carrying new cars got stuck on the railroad tracks.
Okay, so you can't really fault him for that. The vehicle he was crossing probably at a safe time. I'm going to give him the benefit of the doubt. He was probably crossing the tracks at a safe time, but as you can see, the embankment's a little too high for his car carrier to cross, and it's currently pinned. It's stuck. He can't do anything with that. So unfortunately, he's just going to have to sit by and watch the carnage. Bang!
He tried to bring his truck into
That one car went friggin' airborne. It was going that fast. It's that the silver SUV on the all the way in the back. Just wham! Just goes airborne. It's probably the one that suffered the least amount of damage. It just got popped up into the air and landed on its side. But damn, it obliterated that frickin' railroad sign on the right too. It just frickin' obliterated.
He tried to bring his truck into a McDonald's drive-thru.
Yeah, just keep going. You'll get out of there.
Get out this car.
You get out of there. You got this. You got this. Are you loving it now, Mr. Krabs? All right, let's see. He's already cockeyed towards the sign. I'm going to wait for him to just suddenly accelerate and then just take everything out. Nope. I kind of figured he was going to go straight for the fence. Yep, there he goes. I had a feeling that was going to be my secondary option. He's just going to hit reverse and go straight into the fence.
The bus in Russia didn't have a spare wheel, so instead they used a giant log.
Russia. They have nukes, by the way, and they're slapping logs to the bottom of their cars as substitute wheels. Just let that sink in for just a second and understand why that's a terrifying idea. Well, at least he's got a wheel. There's just no tire on the thing. I can't hear you. I've got too much estrogen in my ear.
They thought that this parking garage staircase was an exit.
Seriously? Seriously. They have arrows on the floor to direct you to where you need to go. Ma'am, how many times do I need to say this? You are perpetuating the stereotype that women can't drive. Come on now!
A minha vai rebaixada.
Oh, lovely. Don't worry, that tire's still got a few miles left on it.
Imagine getting honked at for walking on the sidewalk.
Again, where are the cops? Where are the cops? Oh boy. Bang! Just gonna keep hitting things. Taking out mirror after mirror after mirror.
Immediately get fired.
Oh yeah. That's one way to do it. And he's still going. He's still freaking going.
He was so
Day one on the job, and he's immediately fired. God. And this is why stereotypes are a thing. Yes. Because we need to point these out to people to correct. And now I can't wait to see this beautiful, beautiful car. This beautiful, beautiful compensator absolutely get destroyed.
so excited to show off his car.
Nice. It hurts. It hurts so much. Gosh, it's getting a little toasty in my little Corvette over here. I turned the heater off, but it just seems to be getting hotter and hotter. I don't know what's going on here. Oh well! I'm off to Grandma's
Some
house!
people just live in their own little world.
Excuse me, I own the road here. Excuse me, I own the road here. Friggin' illegal U-turns are a thing, people. Illegal U-turns are a thing.
This guy forgot to use his parking brake when he parked his car on a hill.
Oh. The wilderness is going to eat that truck up. You ain't getting that thing back, my guy. There it goes. Off the edge. It's gone. It's freaking gone. You're not getting that back, my guy. Another flat. There it goes. Just sadly deflates.
These people perfectly bank their cars right into each other.
And boonk. And I can already tell by the specific vehicles in question, the stereotype. I don't even need to point it out at this point anymore. The stereotype on full display.
They somehow managed to lock themselves out of their own car while it was going in reverse.
Ghost car! You lock yourself out You lock yourself out of the car and stick it in reverse so that it's just going in circles repeatedly. The stereotype evolves even further. The car drives itself better without. My brother in Christ, you can't keep doing this to yourselves. You can't keep doing this to yourselves. And we got another broken axle, absent-minded driver. Do you mind stopping and
A car in
assessing this?
Ohio was spotted driving backwards.
In Ohio. Okay, this tracks. This tracks. Okay, bye! I don't want to deal with this right now. I'm just gonna keep going this way. I'm gonna bypass everything that's going on here. How hard is it to notice that your big dumper is hanging up like that? Are you just that ingrained into your job that you just kind of forget to do the thing that you're supposed to do? And, oof. And the power grid has just been taken out.
This timing could not have been more perfect.
Just see that entire power line just explode. Yeah,
This timing
power's
could not
out.
have been more perfect.
Oh, that's a cop. Got him! Got him!
There is so much going on here.
What is happening? Where are you coming from, my guy?
This bus driver was trying to make a tight turn.
Oh, I don't think you're gonna make it there, bud. No.
Non, monsieur, ça passe pas.
There it is. Just like that time that bus window got shot out that I was on in 4th grade.
He somehow forgot to put his car in park.
I forgot to put the car in park. Now it's gonna get swallowed up by the trees. Bye! And of course, he stumbles out and can't stop in time. And it's gone.
He really tried to squeeze all of this into a car wash.
Are you freaking kidding me, my guy? Are you freaking... Again, the type of vehicle that you're driving, it should not see a car wash at all. That thing either goes through the manual wash and you do it yourself, or you wait for Mother Nature to take control of the situation. You don't put your flatbed through the washer, much less one with a load on the back, much less one with a load that just so happens to be another freaking vehicle. What are you doing, my guy? Fired immediately.
There were a driver that still didn't have a full license yet.
Again, it's just like, you don't get a license. You don't. Just straight up, you don't for like 10 years. And this guy's brushing his teeth while flying down the highway.
A new road stop her from going where she needs to go.
There she goes. Got her. Ooh.
Ma'am. Ma'am. The asphalt is still wet. There's so many people that just need to get their license taken away forever. Stereotype! And this is determination if I've ever seen it.
Someone parked their car a little too close to the ocean, so when they came back, it was swept away by the waves.
That be the tide coming in to claim its prize.
This truck driver had no idea that he was pushing a car.
Now that I can completely understand. If you've ever been in one of these big rigs before, they have one hell of a blind spot right in front of them. And if your car is small enough, they will not see it if it's pinned. So it goes entirely on to the driver of the red car to not have gotten in his way. Because he ain't going to stop because he can't see you. Also, it's Russia. They don't give a shit over there.
They claim that they were trying to do a U-turn.
Right in the middle of an intersection. Boom. There it is. Yep. They were trying to do a U-turn. Ma'am, you're not even supposed to do that. Find somewhere else to turn off into like a parking lot or something. That's one massive compensator right there. I can't wait for it to get dinged up and destroyed. There it is. Too low. So slow.
This guy did not want to pay a parking fine.
I don't give a shit. I'm taking my car and going home. I don't care it's squealing like that. I ain't paying no taxes.
A railroad crossing gate fell into someone's car, and I guess they didn't care, so they just kept driving.
Interesting. This is mine now. It's pierced through the roof of my car. I don't care. It's mine now by default.
This police officer pulled over this woman and gave her a ticket because she was driving with a broken light.
I've seen this one before. She goes full Karen mode and gets arrested. I've seen this one.
Get you to sign there where the X is.
So you don't even give a warning for this?
No, he's not, because he doesn't feel like it, ma'am. You just have to shut up and comply. We've been through this so many times.
You're driving around for 6 months like that.
I'm truthful.
She refused to pay for the ticket, which means the officer had to arrest her.
Exactly. She doesn't want to because I'm a woman.
You're under arrest.
No, I'm not.
I'm not under arrest because I said so. What now, pussy? So freaking dumb.
I'm placing you under arrest.
She didn't want to pay for the ticket, so she drove away.
All right.
You better leave me. Yeah, I tried to kick you because I'm a country girl because I didn't.
And you got tased because of it.
How do you
She was such a loser back then, and oh boy, this truck driver thinks he's Tony Hawk.
even end up in this type of situation?
How many points is this grind worth? Maybe a couple thousand. Meanwhile, this lowrider has no doors. Drive it like you stole it, I guess. I don't even need to say it anymore. I don't even need to freaking say it anymore. The video says it for themselves. We're just going to move on here. Seriously. The amount of damage that's just been done to that fountain. Upwards in the millions of dollars, no doubt about that. Just look at the situation, just like women. They don't help themselves.
This is exactly why you don't block the intersection.
Ни влево, ни вправо.
This is a freaking eyesore to look at. What in God's name led to this? Like, how do you get out of this situation? This is like one of those like moving car puzzles that you have to move them all in a specific way to free up the traffic jam. But it's a perfect spiral in the center. How? I'm looking at this and my brain can't figure out exactly what it is that it's looking at here. And how do we fix this? And why inevitably will it just resolve to just piling a bunch of C4 in the center and just blowing the whole thing up just to free it up? Airlifting every single vehicle out of the way simultaneously. It's that red van you gotta free. Ah, yes, the bright red one over there. He just needs to back up. But even then, he's kind of stuck in there because all the other vehicles around him on the other side, on the other roads, aren't letting him out either. This is just a perfect, just like, I don't know, how do you solve this without just dropping a nuke on it and calling it a day? I don't know how you solve this. But again, it is Russia, so this does make sense a lot. They might actually go the nuclear option as a possible last resort.
A police officer ran into this biker because he was texting and driving.
Ooh.
You mother... Why are you looking at your phone, officer? You gotta text the other officer.
That's no excuse, dude.
Guy...
Sue that man. Yeah, sue that officer. Frickin' the guy was on a bike and just standing still. Thank God he had a frickin' video camera on. Holy hell.
I tried running away from the police in a golf cart.
Yeah, I don't think you're making it there, my guy. Alright, floor that thing in reverse and go flying off. There you go. Woman!
The driver somehow ran over this electric charging station and didn't notice and kept driving.
This is mine now. And as a woman, I'd say that this is mine now. I'm going to get free electricity from this. And it looks like it's an old woman, so yes, revoke license until dead. Your time driving, ma'am, is over. We're moving on now.
This truck was moving a wind turbine blade over these train tracks, and they didn't do a very good job with planning ahead.
Oh, boy. Wind energy. Is it worth it? It's not! It ain't worth it, my guy! Ah. We lost that one. Lost it. That's a darn shame.
This guy was trying to show off his new Lamborghini he just got.
New Lamborghini that he just got, and now he's just gonna lose it. Ha! You freaking dumbass. With your expensive flaming freaking Lamborghini and your tiny, tiny penis. Caught the mother yucker on fire. You freaking moron.
Someone
Hope it was worth it.
made a wrong turn and ended up driving on a pedestrian walkway.
How the hell do you do that? How the hell do you do that? You end up on the stop, back up, and figure your shit out.
Into a giant rock and didn't even really seem to notice.
Nah, this rock is mine now. I'm just gonna go. Gosh, I'm riding a little high now. Oh well. Can I get like a 6-pack or something? A pack of Marlboros as well?
They said that their GPS told them to go on this Greyhound racing track.
Damn, Alexa's really leading us into a real pickle over here. Again, probably woman.
That is the end of this video. We hope you enjoyed.
Damn, this wall is really close to me.
And I will see you guys again very, very soon. Later.
God damn. Freaking. Like, these people are just out and about doing their thing. How do they get their license in the first place? I'll never freaking understand if this is what it devolves into. I'll never freaking understand it. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Well, given how my schedule's a little bit preoccupado at the moment with Holy Week and everything, so I don't have any more time for other videos, but they will be flagged for later usage. But I think it's time that we switch on over to the racing. That's the way I'm going to work with it. Because that one did run a little bit long, which is always a good thing. That means grade A content and commentary. But now we're just going to go right on over to the racing bit. Interesting place to put me right at the start. Yeah, it's World Karting time. And thanks for the $2. That wasn't the button I wanted to hit. There we go. Eight-player co-op. Damn. I need to get like a good group of friends together, content creators and the sorts, and just do a farm. Or maybe just have mine and Raz reinvigorate Third Wheel Farm again. One of the two needs to happen. So we were watching bad drivers, now we're gonna be bad drivers of our own kind. But at least we have an excuse. We've got a race to do. We've got a race to do. Oh no, not 1 minute intermission. Are you kidding me? We'll be here forever. Actually, hold up. That'll do. Just one kind of one kind of flower will do. I can't stand the boomerangs. They're just they pop up too frequently, and I just can't get anything good off of them. And there is also just the overwhelming portions that I see you guys dealing with being like, goddamn boomerangs! F them rangs, and that's coming from the Australian. It's his weapon of choice. Took it too sharp. Yeah. Okay, still got it. Oh god! I heard the thumping. I'm hitting everything. I'll take fourth. Not as bad. Could do better, but we'll see. With the amount of shit that I got hit by, it was just going to be like that, unfortunately. Do I have a favorite manga? It was probably going to be Bleach. It was actually the one that I actually picked up once I finished the whole anime, and I needed to know what happened in the 1,000-Year Blood War arc, so when it came time to them actually putting the thing out into anime form, I already knew how everything was going to go down. who was going to make it out alive, who's going to end up dead, and how it was all going to come to a finale. I knew it well enough ahead of everybody. And that is such a wonderful feeling to have. I guess we're just committed to going in this direction. So be it. Damn blue shell. Damn blue shell. Would have had it there. Would have freaking had it there. Actually, you know what I'm gonna do? Because I've been kind of vibing with it as of late. We're going to the farm now. The farm. That was probably one of the crazier moments there. Pushed Brody off of a freaking telephone wire, hopped a bus, dodged a blue shell, called it a day. Definition of locking in there. Blech. Well, I'm still happy with what I accomplished there. That freaking rail riding, bus hopping, blue shell dodging moment that I had there, I'm happy with. I'll take that to the bank and run with it. One of those happy little chaotic moments that you just have to work with. Ow! Well, I will have made a review for the Mario Galaxy movie on Tuesday. I'm not even sure if I'm going to be able to see the movie on Tuesday. I haven't seen it yet. The plan is to at least try to see it on Tuesday, but I've got to coordinate with my dad and my brother on that one. I've heard good things about it from the average viewer. The critics all seem to despise it, which you know means it's really good. That's when you know it's a really good movie, when the critics hate it.
I see a little bit of no one is still lingering with you there, Ise. I see just a little bit of your sweaty side from Wednesday is still present. Gotta say, though, that was one of my cleaner runs on Airship, despite everything that happened on the 3rd. What are the chances we get DLC for World? Absolutely freaking high. You'll see it at like the Summer Games Fest or whatever Nintendo Treehouse decides to put out for not E3 this year. They're definitely going to do something with it, though. They have to. It would have been a year since World had launched. It's high time for new tracks because if anyone would know how the booster course pass worked for Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, it sold like gangbusters. So naturally, it's not a matter of if, like Ise said, it's not a matter of if, it's a matter of when. Oh, Jesus. Just boost. Boost as far as you can go. What DLC tracks do you think we'll get? I think we're going to raise Inkopolis out of the ocean, and there's going to be some sort of oil rig sort of thing that'll happen that's Inkopolis themed. I think the Inklings will come back as playable characters. With Tomodachi Life coming down the pipeline, I think now would be a really good time to put the Mii's in. I could see something Tears of the Kingdom related with like a Skyworld track of sorts so that you can get Link back into the game. Maybe a couple of originals, some more returning tracks. You can expand a lot more by just plonking a few islands down here and there. You can easily do that. Okay, we're taking the bridge from the city to the Sahara.
Let's see how well this works. I missed the E3 events, but COVID-19 destroyed it. It was already declining as is. Coronavirus was basically just the final nail in the coffin on that. It was already on a downward spiral just because because Nintendo decided to kind of set the trend. They just started doing their own little event on the side and not really bothering with like getting on the stage and making a big show of it. They just put their own little live stream out and that was that. Which in all honesty was working. I don't think we need to go into that lane at all. I'll stick to this one, thank you very much. Ah, screw, we're just gonna roll. You guys are really getting a little bit trigger happy with your shells there. There's no pacing with them. Usually you only need to throw one to get me. Not all three. I gotta say, me and Brody kind of had a nice drive down the bridge itself. Nothing really eventful, it just all went downhill once we got across the damn thing. What kind of new tracks do I want? I wouldn't shy away from putting a few other Rainbow Roads, like different variants of Rainbow Road. Could make a whole rally around it. That would be interesting. I'd like to see create your own rally. Pick a starting point, choose different courses that will run in tandem with each other. Because, I mean, if the booster track courses can throw in basically any Rainbow Road that they want and make it make sense, then I think it's entirely possible to do it again here in World. So, as opposed to what other tracks to put in, there's so many to pick from, I couldn't even tell you where to begin. In all honesty, I don't think a course like Waluigi Pinball is going to see the light of day for a long while. At least not in World. Its aesthetic is just wholly incompatible. Unless you turn it into some sort of like amusement park style track, but you're not going to get like one-to-one miniaturize the racers into a pinball machine sort of deal. Dolphin. Get off the wall, please. God. God, a lot of you guys deserve to be on that compilation we saw. You cannot stay on the road. I think if anything is a shoo-in for DLC or updates to Mario Kart World that could be revealed in the summer is definitely custom rallies and 200cc. These tracks, these long, like, intermission courses, they are perfectly built for 200cc. But again, as far as actual DLC tracks are concerned, there's so many to pick from, I wouldn't even know where to begin. I myself would like to see just a lot more original tracks. That's just a personal preference on my part. Well, it's all about marketing there himself. Take 200cc away, make people miss it, then bring it back, and then everybody wants to play the game again once the full year is over. It's a simple marketing strategy. Wow, that mud just ate my entire freaking speed. Barely even tapped it.
Holy hell. I didn't even get a chance at those 3 red shells, and they did diddly squat against it. Game, I would like to get going. And get out of the freaking mess that I'm in. Also, execute this Koopa in front of his freaking family. Kill him in front of the 1s and 0s that spawned him. I barely get to use these red shells, and y'all just immediately just start jumping me on them. Holy hell. I'm getting beaten up. What else is new, Mono? What else is freaking new in here? Getting absolutely freaking reamed. Sorry you're late for another stream. Oh, we got plenty of time still. I've at least got an hour or so left before I need to start getting ready for church. The full 3 hours that it's going to be. Yeah, I gotta trim things up, wash my face, clean my nose out, actually get dressed so that I'm actually wearing pants. God. Ah, I didn't clear it. No honor. I was busy looking at chat. I climbed my way back up into 6th. At least it's something. Actually moved up a position just by 1 point. Ugh. If I had to boil down what Smiling Friends is about, it's a show made by drug addicts for drug addicts. If I'm from an outsider looking in. I cannot get going right now. I'm hitting literally everything, and everyone is hitting me. God, you guys will not let me up.
Mr. himself. Spoilers. You can't let them know that. What race is this? 11th. They will not let up. Not even for a goddamn moment. To self turn gold shells off too. Lots of bombs went off there. Yeah, and you people will not let up. Yeah, really, the gold shell is only there for like early game, get all the coins that you can sort of deal. So that you can unlock stuff. Once you've unlocked everything, the gold shell is next to useless in the long term. Still keeping it going as far as like intermission courses are concerned. See what I mean? Not even a hesitation. Saw that I was already blocking, so he's like, nope. Though I should have gotten hit by that green shell there. Woo! Close call there. Have fun with that coin. Bit. See what I mean? You guys just will not let up. At frickin' all. Just mag dump and go for it. What did I do to deserve this? Oh, right, I'm streaming. That's why. No hesitation, just boom, 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 boom. Regardless of anything. But then the second somebody else is in front of you, oh, I better not fire at all. You never know what might happen behind me. Sorry, guys. I'm just calling it like I see it. There we go. This absolute mixed bag. That's not the offensive items. You see the mag dumping that you're doing, meme. Sloppy. Again, I really need to turn the gold shells off. They're just more of a nuisance than an actual good thing. For anybody, for that matter. Mistakes, mistakes, mistakes. That's on me. Climbed my way back into fourth. Somehow, some way. I really don't understand how Toad is driving this car. His feet can't reach the pedals. I guess the throttle is like an ATV. It's in the wheel. Ah, that's why we're doing Salty Salty Speedway. We're still doing the freaking intermission tracks. Oh, couldn't last that long, okay. Oh my Christ. Literally hit everything that I could possibly hit. No matter how hard I tried to avoid them. Still could not get out of there.
There we go. I'll get it done. Now let's see how bad I do here, given how things have been going today. This turn's gonna be a nightmare. I can already feel it in my old man bones.
that one hammer bounced back onto the track. Interesting. Premature there, Brody. Oh no, he did it. Clenched his butthole real tight there. I thought he didn't make it because I saw Spoon in front of me and I was in second. I thought it right at the end there. That was it. Somehow, some way, he did it. But I'll scrape by with second on that one. Hey, you know what? For the final circuit track here. Yeah, honestly, when you get a blue shell, there's no reason to hold that sucker. Just let it fly immediately once you get it. There's no reason to hesitate. Just huck that sucker. The only time that holding a blue shell has ever been beneficial ever in Mario Kart ever is Koopa Beach N64 when you get the blue shell from the top of that rock mountain thing and then you hold it as an everything-proof shield behind you. That's the only time it ever is functional, never to throw it. Listen to the sultry sounds of everybody's favorite amusement park. You hate that it bops so hard, don't you, himself? For such an abysmal track, why does it get the banger song? Wow, look at all of that out of bounds I could have driven into. Ooh, good haul. I didn't fall in the lake, bitch! I lived! Ooh. Got sniped. they ever add Baby Park to Mario Kart World as DLC, it would be my 13th reason why. They don't add Baby Park, but they do a similar track that is just basically Baby Park adjacent. It's just not called Baby Park, but everybody knows that it is. It's just a circle that goes in the opposite direction. They do make it like a Baby Park adjacent course. It's themed like it, and then there's just posters around it that just say "Cry More." It's supposed to be more like, oh, babies cry and everything, but subtly it's just directed at you specifically. Cry more about it. We put the track in that you hate the most. Yeah, we'll just do balloon battle. I mean, bomb battle is one thing, but it's just like, yeah, we get it. So we'll do balloon battle. Go for spicy donuts. Spin Brody out and off we go. I'm going to the movies. Quite literally into the movies. Bye! Let's just make Big Donut a track. Everyone's just gonna hold drift the entire time. Alright, let's see how long I survive. Oh, that's super fun. No, we'll leave him be. But you keep following me, so... Ow. Alright, where's an AI that I can pick on? This Bowser looks right for the picking. But that penguin will do. And then from downtown. Ah! Alright. Ow. Ooh, I'm just realizing. Oh god. Oof. I lived. I lived. With one balloon and got 10. I survived. That's all that freaking matters at this point. I think if things go the way they are, it'll just be battle mode, and then that will be that. I don't think we'll have time for me personally to do a knockout tour. Let's go with Frozen Donut. Unfortunately, I need to get prepped for that 3-hour mass that I have to go to tonight. So it do in fact be like that. It's called a panic moment with the star. And when you have one balloon left to your name, you gotta make things work. Oh, God. Oh, I didn't want that. I wanted to run into Bowser, but he stopped. Ah, crap. Flying boomerangs everywhere. Oh, God. Oh, God. Damn. Talk about the ricochet on that one. Come here, little penguin. I guess Sarwit's gonna take that one instead. There we go. Got him twice. Got him a third time. Let's go. Time to make my escape. Where do I have to go so soon? Church. It is Holy Saturday, so I need to get there. She's like, I got everything. Time to move.
We'll go Mario Bros. Circuit. Desert Donut. American Donut. But now we're going City Donut. You don't have Saturday church on Easter weekend? This is Easter Vigil, so it's a special mass. Ah, damn. Which I stole first. Well, no, I couldn't have stolen first. Because I had a full load. Yeah. Almost got that one. Well, shit. Alright. Time to go on the hunt. Ah, damn. Okay, time to rob. You look like a perfect target. You've also got the color balloons I appreciate. Oh. Popped it too soon there. There you are. Yoink! And elimination. Perfect. Whew. Oh, God. And I live. I survive and live for another day. This is unprecedented. I'm doing uncharacteristically good. Time for my comeuppance to come around. Let's try and go for a frozen donut. Oh, perfect. Got it. Whoop. Ah! How do I get hit by? I guess we'll never know. We're going for not a salty donut, but sea donut.
Seaweed donut. No, I'm not saying that. Nope. I was about to. I'm not gonna. Because I realize how bad that sounds. Well, so much for getting an item there. Alright, we're just gonna relocate ourselves and try elsewhere. Oof. Yes! Don't worry, I got this one easy. Gorilla eliminated. Just hide real quick. Got him that time. Now, do you think you're getting away from me? Eliminated. Oh, perfect. You got rid of your defenses, Bowser. Ah, I missed that shot. Yeah. Owie. Owie. Now see, P-Funk, that is targeting. Wasn't gonna say anything, but just because I hit you once doesn't mean you can have a little hissy fit in chat. Do you understand now? And third overall, I'll take it regardless. I will take it regardless. I'll walk away with this crown and be happy for it. That was a rare occasion. Rare frickin' occasion. Is anything happening tomorrow? Probably not, just simply because it's Easter. Let's actually go to the beach for our photo op. Never get to do this. See if we can get the camera controls to behave. Everybody moves in. Oh, there goes Sarwit. Oh, I've been pushed even higher. Damn, Sarwit, you are up there. You are freaking up there, my guy. Guide, there it is.
Hold on, Brody's got to get into position. And he's got to look over his shoulder and thumbs it up. There we go. Kicking Izzy in the face real quick. Just, yeah. Alrighty. Oh, I'm just hopping, and there I go. But yeah, that's where I'm going to have to call it, unfortunately, guys. I've got to get prepped for church and do my thing. Tis the nature of the game. And we get to move on with that, so. Regardless, though, a rousing near 3 hours, and maybe Daily Dose of Internet might be another thing that we add to the docket. I don't know. I need to do these more often and just see what happens. But I do have a lot of other things that I want to actually get started, a lot of other things I want to get worked on. But I just need to find the time to do it. And being employed as I am, time is very limited on that front. I have so many ideas, and I just do not have the time to execute on them. So, it is what it is. But we'll just figure out what it is once we get there. But either way, I'd like to thank each and every one of you for stopping by and doing all the reacting and the racing that it is. I hope everybody has a wonderful Easter and nothing bad happens along the way. So with that being said, I'll see you guys when I see you guys. And as always, toodles.